Hey guys, it's Green Day Bowser. Here's another Create a Sim. So the reason that the camera is so weird is because I actually live streamed this one, so it is super minimized, and yeah, but I just kind of used traps at the same time, and so it messed up some of it, so the edges are weird during the actual creation, but it's back to normal for the rotations. So I was trying to decide who to use, and I was also going back and forth to the stream chat and doing some other things, which luckily didn't affect the game too much. So I ended up starting off with Alex as a base, Alex Vitali, but I ended up changing it, and that's not the name I went with. I was going through a bunch of randoms and talking to people, and the last name Newton came up, and the person in my stream, because there was only like 2 people, sadly, one of them was all like, name him Isaac, and I'm like, no. So I ended up naming him Andrew. So he's Andrew Newton, and he's the good twin, so I mean, I guess they're both kind of decent, it's just he's the normal one. He's the, quote, boring, as everyone in the stream was saying, one. So he has dirty blonde hair, I think that's how you describe it, and I messed around with the facial features and stuff, and I think they came out really good. He has green eyes, and, like, I think I really like how it came out. But yeah, anyway, so he's the what everyone was saying, boring one, but he's nice, he's sweet, he's, you know, that stuff. He's the good one. So I had to get rid of the tattoos, because, I mean, obviously he wouldn't have any. I had fun with the tattoos on the bad one, but anyway, so the clothes had a load, obviously. It felt like it took longer, but that's probably because I had all the stream equipment set up. I was thinking of giving him that shirt, or not the one that he has now, but the jacket, but I ended up giving it to him for his formal wear. I gave him this, and I made it gray and black, and gray stuff, and with light blue, and I kept the watch because I wanted to keep it. And then I gave him regular jeans, and I kept the shoes, which you can't even see, but he has Converse on. You'll see them in the rotation, because the camera's kind of weird. I was going to not change his formal wear, but then I was like, that's cheap, let me change it. So I changed it, and I gave him that shirt, and then I gave him nice pants from Supernatural, and I think I kept the shoes that he had there too. And then for sleepwear, I gave him a tank top and the Indian sweatpants, whatever you want to call them, because they are the Indian-inspired pants. I say that every time. I feel like I just gave him that shirt and the shorts that came with the soccer set. And for swimwear, I gave him regular trunks. So he was easy to make. He's a perfectionist, a bookworm, charismatic, clumsy, and I think I made him a genius. It messed up, but genius. And he wants to be a perfect student. And he likes gray, and pop music, and spaghetti. And I randomized, and he's a Taurus. So here's all of his outfit rotations. You can see his are all grays and blacks, and a few colors here and there, but his are kind of boring, I should say. So yeah, you can see it now because I did the rotations after the stream. I just made them straight in the stream. So here I am making a twin. I already made the twin, and this is Tristan. I don't know why I named him Tristan. Both of them, fun fact, are people at my school. Not these people, but the first names, Andrew and Tristan. I just thought of the names. So I gave him that hairstyle, which I've used before, but not in a Create a Sim. And I was trying to decide what to do, and after making the tips light blue, I decided on doing a pastel kind of thing, which looks kind of cool. So it's whitish with pink in the middle, and then light blue at the end. And I gave him body hair because, I mean, I figure he wouldn't care, he'd let it grow. I don't know. Like, maybe the other guy's weird and he's shaved. Tattoos were fun, though. You can't really see them here because until the outfit rotations, because all the way the camera works, but it was kind of cool to do them. So I gave him that thing on his arm, and then the back, I actually made my own back piece. I was going to give him that with wings, but I didn't like the wings, and so I was thinking, what if I just keep that? But then I was like, wait, that looks cool, so I did that. It's like this weird sun thing with the writing inside of it. And then the chest piece was my favorite part. I was trying to decide what to do, and then I had an idea because I remembered the Supernatural tattoo, so I gave him an Illuminati symbol because that exists, and I made it green because it's green on a dollar bill. So I had some fun with him. He's kind of weird. You can see when I go into accessories he's even weirder in the fact that the piercings he has for his everyday outfit are kind of interesting. So I gave him this, which is custom content, and I don't think I've ever actually used it before. So I made it pinkish and then blue to match the hair, and then that's gray. And the pants, I gave him the ripped, scraped, well, not ripped, but like the scraped jeans from university, which this is only the second time I've used them because the first time was for Eddie in the mini series. And then here's where I messed with accessories. I'm saying a lot today, aren't I? I don't know, I can't think of what to say. So I went and I gave him 3 nose rings because I think that they look kind of funny. And why I say 3 nose rings, I mean there's the septum and then the 2 sides, which you can't see the other side there, but they're all 3 parts are pierced. You'll see it in the house thing. And then I didn't put them back on for the others because I figured I guess he would be weird enough to only wear them for every day. But I ended up giving him that shirt, which isn't very fancy. I just went with it because, I mean, it's him. And then jeans, and I kept the nice shoes at least. And then I took off that for sleepwear. That's all I did, was I took off the tank top. And then for athletic, I changed it to one of the muscle shirts, bro tanks, whatever they're called, and regular shorts. And then swimwear, I just changed. The good thing about twins, it's kind of easy. You don't have to worry about faces, it's kind of easy. Artistic commitment issues, dislikes children, hot-headed, and inappropriate. And he's a heartbreaker. And he likes Violet and stuff like that. But yeah, so here's all the rotations for him. I do like how he came out more than I like the other one, simply because I guess I got to have more fun with him, I should say. Because I got to be weird. And I know, being weird's kind of fun. So yeah. The easy thing about twins, like I said, is that you don't have to worry about doing 2 different faces or anything like that. It's just one twin face and then second twin. So here's what they look like in the game. I zoomed in. I remodeled their house too. It's the same one again. I just redecorated it again. So you can see the difference between them here, definitely. Like, the other one's slightly stronger and slightly tanner if you didn't notice in the beginning, but otherwise they're the same. I tried to zoom in to show you that both their faces are identical, but I guess from here I can't really tell, but you guys could, definitely. So I went and looked, and the funny thing is, they're twins, according to because you made a twin, but because all you can set relationship-wise is sibling, not necessarily twin, the funny thing is Tristan's older by 4 days, even though, obviously, if they were twins, he wouldn't be older by 4 days. So, I'm just gonna be like, whatever. So, and then I was just kind of looking at the lights and stuff as they walked in, and I was like, hey, you guys should totally sit on the couch just so I can look at you guys again. So I ended up having them both, after rotating a little bit, I ended up having them both go and sit on the couch. Yeah. So I have them both sitting down, and they're both going to it now. Yeah. So I ended up trying to find a good angle, and I was looking at that TV again because, interestingly enough, that wasn't official TV. It's just, it was one of the free things, so I was looking at it like, huh, that's kind of cool. Because it's not custom content, it's actually store content. It was just free store content. Okay, so Andrew's out on the couch, and then I was waiting for Tristan to come in. And Tristan took forever to come in because I was like, you suck. And he finally came and sat down. And yeah. So then once I paused it first, but then I was like, your face is sideways. So I let it move more, and then I paused it. And now you can look at their faces. And they're very similar. So I think it actually kind of came out cool. I hope you enjoyed it. See ya.